What's up guys? So Onforu was nice enough to send me a couple of RGB floodlights. I'm super excited to get into this, so let's open it up. Okay, here they are. Okay, so first impressions, well packaged for sure. And it's got some weight to it. This definitely weighs a few pounds. So it says these are rated at 100 watts, so these will have some punch to them. And a life expectancy of 30,000 hours. Holy cow. Remote. And here are the lights themselves. And instruction manuals, of course. Okay, total side note, I really like this remote. So here's the normal LED light strip remote, and this is like the regular remote on dark mode. It just looks so much cooler. Anyway, let's go ahead and test these out. This thing is huge. This is gonna put out so much light. So what I intend on using these lights for is, you see how I got that blue light in the background there? I have like a mini RGB floodlight from Temu that I use for that. And I got it for 16 bucks, which is a great value, but I'm filming in the daytime right now and my windows are right here. And so the little bit of daylight coming through my curtains, as you can see, kind of overpowers the blue light in the back. Here's the light itself. It works, but it's not really professional grade. So these lights being much, much brighter should definitely be a solid replacement for my Temu light. Okay, so first taking a look at the product itself, we have a little board of a bunch of RGB lights here. We have the receiver for the remote up here, big power cable, and then there's also a stand that you can sit on the ground like that, and looks like some heat sink on the back. And that's it, super simple. Okay, so I usually put the little light at the foot of my bed right here, and then it shines on my wall like that. So my plan is to route this extension cord under my bed and put the Onforu light in the same spot. So I have the extension cord plugged in behind my nightstand there, and then routed under my bed. It comes out right there. Let's go ahead and plug in the floodlight. Holy cow, that thing is bright. I've never had like professional lighting equipment before. So this is very exciting for me. So right off the bat, that thing is putting out a lot of light. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off and put it on its stand. Okay, looks great. So now that we got it set up, let's see what this thing can do. So I shut my blinds just to see how it looks, and man, this thing illuminates my whole room. Taking a look at the remote, it looks like it operates a lot like LED light strips. So up top, you got the power button. We got the play and pause button here for when you're using the jump and fade functions, and the brightness up and down up here. Let's lower the brightness, see what it looks like. So even at this floodlight's lowest setting, it's still putting out substantially more light than my little Temu light. And then we got red, green, blue, white, and just about everything in between here. And here's a fun surprise, there are actually 3 slots for DIY colors on here. So in this section here, you have full creative control over what you wanna make. Then it looks like there's actually some timing options on here. You have a 3-hour, 6-hour, and 12-hour setting. So that could be super helpful depending on what you're using the light for. All along the bottom here, you have some different functions like jump, and a smoother fade, a flash, and the quick and slow buttons for if you want to make it cycles through a little more smoothly. Okay, so taking a look at this light in the background of my videos, which is where I intend on using it, this looks great. I mean, this is exactly what I wanted out of the light. I actually think on its brightest setting, it actually might be putting out too much light. I feel like I look kind of dark in comparison to the background. So I'm gonna turn it down and kind of experiment with that. Okay, so I turned it down 3 notches. I feel like that looks a little bit better. I usually record with a blue background rather than white too, so let me try that. That looks so cool. Wonder how green looks. Nice. Oh, what about orange? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, not sure if I like that there. All the colors are really cool, but for my application, I personally think that just the standard white looks the best. But you can also kind of see it interfering with my camera. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I know it's some sort of interference between the frames per second that my camera is shooting at and the way that the LEDs output light. You can kind of see that distortion happening in the background. So for my other videos, I'll just have to find a combo of color and brightness that just doesn't interfere with my camera like that. Yeah, it's weird because as you can see, it's really bad for the green color, but then I switch to like a purple and it doesn't look nearly as bad. I'm just hoping if I experiment with brightness and color a little bit, I'll be able to find a medium where there's no distortion at all. All right, enough with the video production applications. Onforu did send me 2 of these, so I'm thinking I use the second one as a decoration somewhere. My living room could definitely use some cool lighting, so I'm gonna go try it out downstairs and see how it looks. Okay, one thing to keep in mind, I've had this thing on for about 20 minutes and the back of it is almost hot to the touch. So just be mindful of that if you're gonna leave it on for a long time. Don't want it near anything flammable. Okay, so I'm down in my living room. I waited till the nighttime to do this because a lot of light comes through that window in the day. But anyway, I kind of have this weird dead space behind this couch right here and in that corner, but it's super convenient because I also happen to have plugs in both those spaces. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in and see how she looks. Ooh, that's kind of tough, actually. I forgot the remote, though, so I'm gonna go grab that. Let's see how the different colors look. Nice. Green. Okay. Red. Well, that's a vibe. Okay, so just for reference, all I did was just plug it in and lay it on the ground behind my couch, and it illuminates this whole wall. That is really cool. I'm gonna try it in that corner and see if it looks any better. On camera, it looks really, really concentrated in that corner right there. It's a little bit more diffused in real life. I honestly think I like it a little bit better behind the couch, but if anybody wants to walk back in this space right here, they'd just be stepping on it. Plus, that's like the first thing you see when you walk in the door. So I think just for practicality purposes, I'm gonna keep it back here in the corner. Major living room upgrade right here. Really happy with how this looks. Super great for my video needs and also a great decoration. I also know that a lot of people use floodlights to illuminate the outside of their house, especially during like Christmas or Halloween. However, I live in an apartment, so I'm not entirely sure my neighbors would love me for shining a light directly at the building. But overall, guys, this is a fantastic product and it definitely gets the Marley Piego seal of approval. It is a little bit frustrating for me that I get that weird flicker when I use certain colors and brightnesses, but if I mess with my camera settings, I'm sure I can fix that. And that is not the product's fault at all. That's just how LED lights work. Huge thank you to Onforu for sending these out. I really enjoyed testing this product and they'll be super useful for me. If you guys want to look into getting this product for yourself, use my code ON10 on Onforu's website for 10% off your order. And you can also find these products on Amazon. Both of the links will be in the description. Thanks again to Onforu for making this video possible, and especially thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.